What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. I'll be your host here, Chuck. And man, we got to get into this whole game manager situation, man. Three pointers, man. One, Brock Purdy. Two, other quarterbacks. Three, Cam Newton. Okay, let's just go in this order, right? Brock Purdy, man. Let me tell you something, man. Nothing is going to be more satisfying than Brock Purdy winning the Super Bowl and proving people wrong. If Brock Purdy wins the Super Bowl and prove people wrong, even if he doesn't, it's something about that guy that I believe in, and I get it. A lot of people like to say Cal's system is so good that it doesn't matter who the quarterback is. Yes, it does. Because if that was the case, Trey Lance would literally be the starter. Jimmy G would still be the starter. It's proven that Brock Purdy has a better in-game decision when it comes to throwing the ball. It seems that his IQ is high, and it seems that he's above the shoulders quarterback. This guy processes just as quickly as some of the greats. And the reason that I have to come and defend this guy is because I never really bought into this whole game manager thing. I never bought into it, like not one bit, because I'm the type of guy, like, I like to watch with my own eye. And this is a problem with the media. They love to pour gasoline and make a fire bigger than what it needs to be, right? If you have Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp coming out saying that this guy's a game manager, then, oh, well, Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Smith said it, so let me go and agree with them without having my own, integrity to make a decision for myself. It just doesn't make sense to me. And Brock Purdy, man, what I really like about this guy is how he handles it. I mean, like, he keeps his head down. You guys saw the video I made, man. It's something in that guy's eyes. And he just has, like, I want it. He has that I want it look. I am willing to do whatever I have to do for my team, my coach. This organization took a chance on me. Think about the mental process of this guy going into the Super Bowl. I was the last player selected in the 2021, 2022 NFL draft. I am Mr. Irrelevant. No one cares about me, and I have this team here. You know what that shows me? Grit, determination, perseverance. You know what I'm saying? A guy who is battle tested enough to know that he is indeed where he belongs. So you can't fault a guy. First, you fault a guy for being drafted last, right? But then he can't help that because of his draft stock, he's going to be on a cheap contract, which is going to allow greatness around him. That's the point of winning a Super Bowl on a rookie deal. The same thing happened for Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is literally in the same situation. And this is me migrating to the second thing, which is Brock Purdy compared to these other quarterbacks. You guys don't think that Tom Brady and Peyton Manning were game managers? First off, you want a game manager. That is the number one position in the world that requires you to have knowledge of where all of the players, wide receivers, tight ends, blockers, running backs are going to be on the field. So you have to have some type of processor which allows you to process and make the right decision. That is what a game manager is. A quarterback is a game manager. They delegate like a point guard. A point guard is a game manager, right? Meaning I can choose when I need to get mine, but I am here to really make sure that everybody else collectively gets theirs. So I don't understand all this Brock Purdy slander, man. Give the kid a break. Let me guess, because he's not Patrick Mahomes, because he's not 6 foot, because he's not a guy that looks like a guy. These are the guy. Brock Purdy, man, that's the type of guy that you underestimate and he come and put you on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys think because Patrick Mahomes is, obviously he's battle tested. He knows what it feels like to be in that Super Bowl arena. But we don't know what all happened in Brock Purdy's life that has led him up to this Super Bowl. Sometimes it's bigger than football. Sometimes you're not thinking about where you were or how battle tested you were or what type of playoff and Super Bowl experience you have to guide you. And I get it. It's unfamiliar territory to Brock Purdy. But guess what? I should say block Purdy, because if they win, it's going to be a block party. Right? Like block party, you get it? But anyway, we don't know exactly what Brock Purdy has persevered through in his own personal life. Like, everybody has a story, right? In the book of life, you are the author. You write your story, right? So that's exactly what this guy Brock Purdy is doing. We look at Tom Brady, dink and donk, right? We look at Peyton Manning. That last Super Bowl was a defensive Super Bowl, in my opinion. Look at the game management, because you're playing and you're being extra careful. And speaking of game managers, what do you guys think Patrick Mahomes is doing this whole season? Because he's such a great football player, he knows how to turn it on and off. He knows when to be great and when to be spectacular and when to pull back, when to game manage. Okay, my offense is not firing on all cylinders. I don't trust my O-line, and my wide receivers are dropping passes. I've lost multiple games. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to dial it back. I'm going to stop going for the big superhero splash plays. Guess what else I'm going to do? I am going to delegate accordingly. I don't care about the fantasy points. I am Patrick Mahomes. I'm playing for legacy, not likes, not wow moments. And when you get to the level of that maturity, that's exactly why I made the video about Patrick Mahomes figuring it out. Go look at that video, guys. If you are new to the channel and you haven't seen that video, go watch my video I did. Go watch that video I did on Patrick Mahomes finally figuring it out. Because players like Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, Ben Roethlisberger, right? You got all these type of quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes is a gunslinger. The big plays, the scoring real quick. That was the Kansas City Chiefs offensive style. They could beat you because they could score it at any given moment, and you had to be prepared for that. So Patrick Mahomes has taken a page out of Tom Brady's book. He often refers to Tom Brady. To beat the man, you have to study the man to beat him, and that's exactly what Patrick Mahomes is doing. You gotta think about it. There weren't a lot of NFL greats, quarterbacks that played on the Kansas City Chiefs like that he could reach down to and give it and seek information from, because he is the GOAT. He is not the GOAT over Tom Brady, but in this generation, he is the best to compare to anyone else right now in this moment. In Chiefs history, he is the best Chiefs quarterback. So if anything, after he retires, he's going to be the guy that comes and whisper in the rookie, the new rookie, or the new QB, or whatever QB gets them to the promised land after Patrick Mahomes is done. That's exactly what Patrick Mahomes is going to be. He is going to be the godfather of the Kansas City Chiefs, and he doesn't have people to lean on. Brock Purdy, on the other hand, he has, what's his name? I forget his name, y'all. Y'all tell me in the comment section. But you guys know the quarterback that won for the San Francisco 49ers when Jerry Rice was on the team. I believe Deion Sanders was as well. But he can lean on that. Patrick Mahomes can't. But I'm going to tell you guys this. Because Brock Purdy, he keeps his poise. He keeps control. There's a huge chance that he could upset the 49ers because of his decision-making skills. And because he has built this playoff armor, right? He's been battle-tested against the Packers, battle-tested against the Lions, had to use his legs. He now knows that in any moment, I don't have to just be a system quarterback. I can take over the game with my legs like Patrick Mahomes often does. Patrick Mahomes, when he doesn't see who he can throw it to, he kills you with those 15, 20-yard gains, and he hurts you. So Brock Purdy, in my opinion, is one of the best quarterbacks because of this, right? And if he's doing what he's doing, if he stays on the path he's on, right, and he continually can make it to the NFC Championship and position his team to make it to the Super Bowl, I don't see why this guy can't be easily a top 10 quarterback soon. Easily. His decision making, yes, he has talent, but what good NFL team doesn't have talent? What NFL team doesn't possess the key positions that will allow a quarterback to go out and do his job? Come on, guys. We got to make this make sense. Now, I get it. The Patrick Mahomes stock, the Travis Kelce stock, the Andy Reid stock, the Taylor Swift stock, it is through the roof. I get it. But the truth of the matter is, it is any given Sunday still, right? And no matter how great you are, you still have butterflies in your stomach when you touch that ball. The same thing happened. Tom Brady, 5-6 rings in, and loses to Nick Foles. Loses. You know why? Because at the end of the day, you got to line it up and prove it. Just like my Philadelphia Eagles did. Nick Foles, if you come across this video, I'll shout you out any chance I get because you delivered and took us to the promised land. Thank you so much. Jalen Hurts, hey, come on with it. So let me get to the final point of this. And not to mention that Drew Brees was the ultimate game manager, right? Because he didn't even have a big arm, but he was so accurate with the way he threw the ball that he had to be a specific type of game manager. Really, all QBs that make it to throughout the playoffs, if you go all through the playoffs, you're a game manager, right? There are going to be plays where your talent will allow you to exceed complications and hurdles. But at the end of the day, you are managing the game to win it. It is what it is. And let's get to the last but not least, this Cam Newton shit. Cam Newton is doing good things out here in the podcast world. But Cam Newton, he just likes to dress funky and take these funky takes that I really don't rock with. I saw the Charleston White video, and I like the way Charleston White handled him. Cam Newton is very immature. So you guys ever been around a friend that's so immature that when they try to talk seriously, you're just like, okay, I understand the message, but I would rather not hear from you. That's what Cam Newton is to me, right? If you're a Tom Brady, right? If you're a Troy Aikman, right? These are the guys I like to listen to on TV, right? The guys who have proven it, guys who have high intellect of the game in the quarterback position. Cam Newton was more known for the 1 year he won, I believe, MVP and took his team to the Super Bowl. Outstanding year, phenomenal. Kudos, Cam Newton. But after that, bro, you invested most of your life into fashion, really, and making workout videos saying that we never saw this version because you never saw that version. And then you get a job with the Patriots and you suck. You lose your job to Mac Jones. Brock Purdy hasn't lost his job yet. And I get what you're saying, like he's not a game changer, but sometimes you need a game manager to be a game changer. Because everybody in the game is trying to do something the same way. How about just doing it your way? And if his way is the game changer, I don't understand the conflict. So Cam Newton, shut up. Take a chill pill. Nobody wants to hear you or see you with your tight ass jeans and you have a scarf and a bandana on. I get it. It's fashion. It's all hippie and shit, but shut up. Okay? So you guys let me know your take on this. 49er fans, tap in with me. Let me know who's going to win this thing. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know who's going to win this thing. It could go either way. I have no dog in the fight, but I would like to see the underdog win. That's just what it is. I would like to see the underdog win. Maybe Debo Samuels will calm down and shut the hell up once they get their ring. It is what it is. So like always, man, you guys weigh in. If you like the content, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so you guys can continue to get the latest when I drop my sports media takes. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. Like always, let me know how you charge the game. Peace.